Chill. What's going on? I go by the name of Quest Legendz. This is the Slums Project. Today I want to talk to y'all about Tupac, All Eyes on Me, the movie. Overall, I think the movie was good. I think Demetrius Shipp Jr. did an excellent job at playing the role of Tupac Shakur, especially being that we haven't seen him in anything before. Well, I've never seen him act in anything, any movies, any sitcoms, any type of shows, any plays, things like that. I've never seen Demetrius Shipp Jr. Play any roles. So for him to just come out like that and play Tupac, it's just it's extraordinary, to see. It's very, very good to see, I'm gonna make a few points about the movie that I didn't like in this segment, and I'm gonna make some points about the movie that I did like. So all around, the movie was good. I think everybody in the cast did well, except maybe one or two people. Well, really one, and that was the guy that was playing Snoop Dogg. I think, for one, he didn't look nothing like Snoop Dogg. Height wise, he was just a little bit taller than Pac, and we know Snoop Dogg is a tall guy. He didn't really act like Snoop. It was just like poor acting from this guy that plays Snoop in the All Eyes on Me movie biopic. It was just, I didn't like his acting at all. He really didn't convince me that he was Snoop. As far as Tupac's childhood, I think they did a very good job based on my knowledge of his childhood, of his mother, being a Black Panther, of his stepfather, of his sister, his family, them being investigated by the FBI, Matulu Shakur getting locked up. I'm familiar with that. That was very good. We get into him living in Baltimore, growing up with Jada Pinkett. I'm not sure about the poem, because I've been hearing her say Pac never read her poem. So obviously that's something that they added in. But we do know that they did do poetry together. I've seen an old video of Pac doing poetry, so we all know that part is true. But we know the part where she said he never said no poem to her before the show or some stuff like that. We know obviously that was something that they just added in. Excuse me. We just know that's something that they added in. Let me see. Suge Knight played a good role. The dude that played Suge Knight was pretty good. Only thing I didn't like about the movie, besides the guy that played Snoop being a terrible actor, was the Source 95 awards, where Suge Knight made that statement about P. Diddy. I think they should have put that in the movie instead of putting the part where Snoop said, "Y'all don't love us, y'all don't love Death Row to New York." They should have put the part where Suge Knight made this statement about P. Diddy and Bad Boy Records, because that was impactful. I also think that just trying to think. I also think that the part where Tupac went to Las Vegas, I think they should have made it more realistic, because he was going to see the fight, him and Suge. They were going to see Mike Tyson fight at the time. So after that casino incident with allegedly Orlando Anderson, I think they should have had him go to the fight, and then after the fight they should have put that scene up where him and Pac and Suge Knight got into that BMW, and that's when everything went down. Also, I didn't like when they showed just Pac getting hit in the BMW, when we know it is well documented that Suge Knight also got hit twice that night, as well as Tupac. He got shot in the chest, and I believe he got shot in the head. So for him to be in the movie, and when they pulled Pac out of the car, for him to get up with no bullet wounds, no nothing, it was just like unrealistic, and that part was off. I like the part about Tupac being with Digital Underground. I feel like they was on point with that. I like the part where he met Ted Fields. The whole Brenda's Got a Baby video concept. That was great. I think that was on point. That was on point. I also didn't like the part where I seen Tupac put on the jersey when they were dealing with I believe MTV. Tupac had a jersey on, but it wasn't the North Carolina jersey, the Jordan jersey. It was some, I don't know what type of jersey that was. They had Demetrius Shipp wearing. But I think they should have put that part where Tupac and Snoop was talking about the East Coast West Coast beef, even though, you know, on the original tape we saw that Snoop Dogg wasn't really saying too much about the East Coast West Coast thing. It was Pac speaking on the East Coast West Coast thing, saying basically it's a media thing. It's a the media is pushing this. It's not them. It's the media making it out to be more than what it is. So I think they should have showed that. They should have had Demetrius Shipp play that. Him and Snoop play that part. The whole America's Most Wanted was okay, but I think they should have added a little bit more to that. Especially if him talking about the East Coast West Coast situation, because that was impactful to the culture. He made it clear that there is no East Coast West Coast thing. It's just the media making it seem like it's an East Coast West Coast thing, because he had a problem with Big. Rest in peace to Big, rest in peace to Tupac Shakur. Besides that, I think the movie was on point. I think the movie was good. I think people should go out and see it. I think they should have kept it into the movie theater. I salute everybody that was a part of the cast, all the producers, everybody that had something to do with the movie. And you know, some people don't like the movie at all, but you know what? When you're doing a movie based on somebody's life, they're gonna add stuff and they're not gonna include things. It's just like when they do a movie off a book. It's the same thing. They're not gonna put every single detail from the book into the movie. It just don't work that way. And they also add stuff in. So this is what we do know. And like I said, I feel like it's a good movie. Despite the 3 things that I didn't like, I still think it was a good movie, good biopic, and it is what it is, man. What we could do is look at that and move on, and you know, continue to respect this man's legacy and his family. This is Quest Legendz from the Slums Project, talking about the Tupac biopic, All Eyes on Me. This is my review and my opinion. Let me know your opinion, what you think about it. Hit that red subscribe button. It's going to turn gray, and that means you're locked in to my videos. If you're satisfied with what you heard, man, stay safe.